This past weekend was an absolute banger if you follow competitive gaming. We're talking late night chaos, shattered expectations, and the cementing of legends. If you didn't ruin your sleep schedule to witness history, don't worry, we've got you covered. The hype for League Worlds Grand Finals began with an epic ceremony, but once the show ended, the legendary telecom war between T1 and KT Rolster would begin. T1 came out swinging, powered by some incredible and best of plays from Doran. But the defending champions quickly found themselves in a hole, and KT would answer back with many aggressive plays led by BDD, and in Game 3 a dominant performance from Cuz in the jungle on Dr. Mundo. KT would seize the lead 2-1, shocking the entire venue, and T1's dynasty was one game away from crumbling. With their back against the wall in Game 4, T1 made a statement. They put all their faith in veteran ADC Gumayushi, first picking Kalista. Coupled with a highly impactful Anivia from Faker, T1 would secure a decisive win in under 30 minutes, forcing a nerve-wracking Game 5. And then, the draft that decided history. T1 would pull the trigger on Owner's Pantheon and, more importantly, Faker's Galio. This was the sucker punch. Faker's Galio won them the championship last year, and history, as if written by the esports god themselves, repeated itself. Faker and T1 secure their third consecutive Worlds title. Faker now stands alone with 6 world titles, forcing the conversation, is he just the GOAT of esports, or is he one of the greatest athletes of all time in any competitive endeavor? For this particular finals, though, it was Gumayushi who would earn finals MVP thanks to his relentless damage output and game-winning plays when the team needed him the most. In honor of King's news, the King Pro League Grand Final concluded dramatically at Beijing's Bird Nest Stadium in front of over 62,000 fans. Chengdu All Gamers, or AG, would defeat their rivals Wolves Esports with a 4-2 victory to claim their third consecutive title. Star player Unio delivered the game-winning performance, earning the finals MVP award. This monumental victory secured Chengdu AG a staggering $2.8 million prize, solidifying their status as an esports dynasty and showing that mobile esports is truly on the rise. Also in China, the world of Counter-Strike watched the grand finals of IEM Chengdu. Entering the event, Furia was on a hot streak, but many pundits questioned their legitimacy, calling their recent wins impressive but noting they have not conquered yet a stacked Tier 1 tournament. Chengdu was their proving ground. They didn't just pass the test, they demolished it. Furia bulldozed the entire playoff bracket without dropping a single map. They swiftly dismantled the Mongols, and then in a series that looked nearly identical, they shattered the momentum of a $5 million roster from Team Falcons. This set up the grand final against the undisputed final boss of Counter-Strike in 2025, Vitality. Having won 7 LAN events already this year, Vitality were considered the favorites, but Furia's form was too strong. They didn't just beat Vitality, they 3-0'd them. While the scoreline was shocking, the maps were razor thin, with all 3 games going down to the wire, but Furia's immaculate run, crowned by an undefeated playoff run, proved that these last 2 tournament wins were absolutely no fluke. The young Alper, Molodoy, earned his 2nd consecutive MVP trophy, signaling that he isn't just a future star, but instead he's the superstar of the present. The stage is already set for revenge at Blast Rivals Season 22 in Hong Kong, where Vitality, Spirit, and Falcons will all be looking to take down the new kings, Furia. Shifting gears to the fighting game community, the Smash world would see 2 new champions crowned. In Smash Ultimate at Port Priority 9, the grand finals pitted North American #1 Zomba against the Caribbean Sonic superstar Sonics. Zomba, riding the high of a 5-set lower bracket tear, took the first 2 games, and the venue was bracing itself for a repeat performance from 2024. Sonics made 8 straight grand finals and failed to win a single one. The Sonics curse was real. But this time, the curse was history. Sonics woke up and delivered an incredible 3-game comeback, securing the reverse sweep and one of the most emotional first-place trophies of his career. Meanwhile, at FastFall for Smash Melee, an unfortunate DQ from the #1 seed Zane opened the door for a new winner. The man to seize the opportunity and the moment was SDJ, the newest Jigglypuff player rising through the ranks, who defeated Genesis runner-up Triff in an epic 5-game grand final. Both SDJ and Triff have now officially qualified for the prestigious Nouns Invitational Major in Tokyo, which begins on December 1st. Here's a look at the stacked lineup for the Tokyo Major. Finally, in a feel-good, nostalgia-driven tournament, we saw many old-school Halo legends return for the Halo 3 Kickback Charity Event. Hosted by Optics Hitch a Ride, we saw players like Shotzi showcase that their classic skills are still sharp. I mean, just look at these insane plays on Nero's Capture the Flag.
One shot back in. I can help you, West.
Oh, he's low left, or low west, ain't on you.
Yeah, he's pushing the flag.
They spawned there, 3. Oh my god.
Damage goes from here. That's right, and I got
We're going to
shit.
Gone.
Look at me.
Cannon snipe, man.
Gotta blow, West. Gotta blow.
Nice, one shot. Oh my god.
West, that was rocky. I'm waving. It was not. Table on our flag box.
However, the champions were the team featuring 2009 national champ Maniac alongside Ace, Lethal, and Tylenol, who took down the grand final. The event was a massive success, raising over $9,000 for Movember, supporting men's health and suicide awareness. That's a huge dub from the Halo community. What an insane weekend. What was your favorite moment? Was it Faker cementing his legacy, Furia going undefeated, or Sonic's finally breaking his curse? And what tournaments are you looking forward to most in this next week? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next episode of Today in Esports.